trophies speak to the traditions and the spirit of the contest between schools, and sometimes they also come wrapped as a massive bronze pig. Floyd of Rosedale is on the line in the matchup we have coming up. Glad to have you with us from Huntington Bank Stadium. It's the Iowa Hawkeyes and the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Well, guys, checking in with
the Golden Gophers headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense who will have the football first. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now. And I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though. And David, he's been that through the first half of the season. So now he's got the target on his back. He's got to elevate his play.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Hawkeyes are in the hurry-up. They'll run play action. Now he's going to break the pocket. Fires on the move. And he can't grab the bullet pass. Miller wants to pass. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. The Hawkeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. On the move at the 30. Oh, there's an alley on the... And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa! Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. A very... The Hawkeyes offense heads out to start this drive. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown. Gonna take a shot. Snags it down the right side. Electrifying play, and man, are they set up now at the 32-yard line. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Miller will go to the air. Slides away. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down. At the 20, he's got space. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
And coming into this football game, man, watching this guy's tape, he's such a complete quarterback, and Reese talked about him early in the game, but he's showing this defense. A lot of times, it takes some time to catch up to the game speed, but...
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Hawkeyes!
That play-calling menu just gets so much bigger when I got...
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place.
Wide open on the right. Bulldozes his way through. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. Now the Hawkeyes will call their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Looking to throw on first down. Caught into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa!
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways.
And here comes the Iowa offense ready to go to work. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Miller wants to pass. Firing deep. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Well, this quarterback normally makes defenses look very silly week in, week out with his speed, but he has yet to face a defense like this. This defense accepted the challenge. They have stepped up. They have...
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Makes the grab. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
He's going to take off. Crosses the 35. There he goes. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. And a really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
And the Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. From the red zone, looking for a man. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Off play action. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Miller will go to the air. Fights off a defender. They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line, a third down. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! And the beatdown has ensued. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll... Iowa has the ball back on offense. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Going to try to get it himself. Finds a crease at the 20. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Miller wants to pass. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we said.
Once upon a time, these two played for a live hog, but Iowa will have to settle for the legendary, the beautiful Floyd of Rosedale trophy. That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.